1. Define biological diversity, according to the Convention on Biodiversity, 1992. 1. Biological diversity, as defined by the Convention on Biodiversity, 1992, means the variability among living organisms from all sources including, inter alia, terrestrial, marine and other aquatic ecosystems and the ecological complexes of which they are part. This includes diversity within species, between species and of ecosystems. 2. When was the Convention on Biological Diversity, CBD, signed? 2. The Convention on Biological Diversity, CBD, was signed at the Earth Summit in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil in 1992, entered into force on the 29th of December 1993. 3. What is the criteria for considering a biodiversity-rich area to be a hotspot? 3. The criteria for considering a biodiversity-rich area to be a hotspot is as follows. A. The region must have a minimum of 1,500 vascular plants as endemic. B. The region is expected to have 30% or less of its original natural vegetation present in the region. 4. Enlist any 3 quantitative criteria to determine whether a taxon is critically endangered. 4. The quantitative criteria to determine whether a taxon is critically endangered is: A. Have a geographical range. B. Very small or restricted population of fewer than 50 mature individuals. C. High probability of extinction in the wild. 5. What is habitat fragmentation? 5. The habitat is divided into small and scattered patches, so that the complete loss of habitat can be put at bay. This phenomenon is known as habitat fragmentation. 6. What do you mean by allelopathy? 6. Various plant-based IAS are known to exhibit a phenomenon of allelopathy which involves inhibition of the growth of other plants in its vicinity. This occurs by the secretion of certain metabolites from the roots, seeds, and pollens of IAS plants, which reduce the chances of germination of other plants. 7. What are the drawbacks of ex situ conservation? 7. The ex situ conservation, although is helpful to man's effort to sustain and protect biodiversity, is rarely enough to save a species from extinction. It can be used as a last resort or as a supplement to in situ conservation. It cannot recreate a habitat. Furthermore, ex situ conservation techniques are often costly. 8. What is the ethical value of biodiversity? 8. Ethical value is also sometimes known as existence value. It involves ethical issues. All life must be preserved. It is based on the concept of live and let live. If we want our human race to survive, then we must protect all biodiversity, because biodiversity is valuable.